So you want to gain rank and you want to get cubes. How do you do it? Well, one of the ways you do it is by allowing your opponents to overcommit with their cubes, snap on you, allow you to snap back, and hit it with a combo that they don't expect. That is one of the best things you can do as a new player, and that is exactly what this deck does. A Pool 1 Strong Guy Debate deck. Basically, the way this deck works is that you have Strong Guy. He is the foundation for this deck, and people are really not going to recognize how good Strong Guy actually is. What's amazing about this is I actually got called out in my tier list. I said Strong Guy wasn't all that good. And the inspiration for this deck list and the inspiration for this video was my community saying, no, Alex, I think you're sleeping on Strong Guy. I bet you he's better than you think he is. I'm like, challenge accepted. I'm going to make a deck. And sure enough, we made a deck and we tested it online on Twitch TV. We tested it a lot. And I was so surprised against my Pool 3 high-ranked opponents that Strong Guy was actually legit. And so this is the deck list we ended up kind of falling onto and saying, this is it. This is the list that works the best. And we actually had Squirrel Girl in there initially, but once you enter Pool 2, I actually think that Killmonger is a major issue, so armor in for Squirrel Girl is appropriate. But if you're not in Pool 2 and you're not seeing Killmongers, you can use Squirrel Girl, who works wonderfully in conjunction with Khazar. There's basically two things working here in this deck. First of all, you have like the zoo side, which is obviously the Khazar shell with your 1-drops. You have Ant-Man, who's a fantastic zoo card when you kind of fill a location, becomes a +3. You have Electro, which allows you to trade into other 1-drops that might be zooing. It also allows you to trade into Sunspots if you're in Pool 2, which is absolutely great. Korg, a great tempo card, comes out, disrupts the opponent's deck with a rock. You have Nightcrawler, which gives you additional reach into locations you might not be able to play in. Also procs well in combos with Angela, who's one of the best 2-drops in the game. Uatu gives you the location reach, allows you to kind of play in advance of your opponent, knowing where the locations are, knowing where advantageous locations are and playing around them. Super useful card at this point in your career. And then you have the discard combination here. You have Blade, Strong Guy, and you have Chavez. Now, the way this actually works here is that Blade is a card that requires some practice in playing. He's a 1-drop that you never play on 1. The way you want to use Blade is you want to use him on turn 5 in conjunction with your other turn 5 plays in order to clear your hand so that on turn 6, you only have America Chavez in your hand. That is ideally what you want. You want to make it so that with Blade, you clear any additional cards so that when you play Chavez, your hand is empty and Strong Guy becomes a 4/10. That isn't always possible based on the draw situation. Sometimes you'll have cards in your hand and Chavez as well, and you have a choice to make. Do you play the cards in your hand in conjunction with Blade in order to kind of discard your hand and discard Chavez to get Strong Guy to 4/10, or do you just not get Strong Guy to 4/10 and play Chavez instead as a combo? I know I'm clicking all over the place here, but that is kind of the thought process you have to go through. But to be very clear and to explain one more time, ideally you play Blade on turn 5, you make sure your hand's completely empty going into turn 6 because you are then guaranteed to pull America Chavez. Why Chavez and not the Hulk? Chavez is important because it ensures that you pull Blade a little earlier with the condition that she has never drawn before. So basically your deck is more consistent with one less card because Chavez will only come on turn 6. A major counter to this, of course, is Yondu, who might hit Chavez, but that's a whole other thing. Now, the other thing is you have Wolfsbane as an excellent closer. She's a great card that can close an individual lane, especially when played on top of the Ant-Man and the armor lane. So that is essentially how this deck works, and I really think that this deck is absolutely fantastic. As I said, we piloted on Twitch TV. I'd love to see you on Twitch. We have so much fun. We create new decks, we test new decks, and you guys get to see the science at the end of the day, because this deck will take people by surprise. New players will not respect the fact that Strong Guy can become a 4/10, and so what ends up happening is they see him as a 4/4. They're not tracking your hand. They're not tracking the fact that when you play Chavez on turn 6 and your hand is empty, that they have a 4/10 to deal with as well. It just kind of pops up at the end of the turn. They're like, oh, I forgot about that guy, and I just gave up 8 cubes. It's an amazing way to rank up in Marvel Snap. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed these gameplay clips. We recorded live on Twitch, and we'll see you in the next Marvel Snap video. All right, so obviously with Elysium here, we play Angela. It's a safe play. And we play Korg too. Why wouldn't we? What are you playing here, friend? Is it Angela as well? Is it also Angela? It's Scorpion. How dare you? How friggin' dare you? You snake. You serpent. Now this discard style deck is going to be really easy with Elysium. We're able to play our hand pretty strong here. And you're going to see Angela run up to 9, which is nice. Okay, we Khazar, we move. We don't need to move Nightcrawler yet, we wait. It's Jubilee! Whiff, whiff, whiff. Oh! Pulls a rock like a rock. Oh, like a rock. Play Ant-Man here. This pretty much guarantees that lane. And then we can just run Monster Metropolis. We can even play Dark Dimension if we want. I think we throw like Elektra into Dark Dimension just so he's like, oh, there's a card there. I don't know what it is. This guy's gonna get absolutely clapped here. He's probably feeling really sad right now. Jay Crispy, you need to retreat, my friend. You just got wrecked. Korg absolutely just demolished this guy's dreams. Oh, he goes. He goes. This is a big play on my behalf here. It's Jessica Jones. So, bro, you just lose. Oh my god, he played a Sunspot into the Elektra. Oh, it's so easy. It's so easy. I'm gonna play the Blade mid too. It's so easy. Oh my god, this guy's emotionally just wrecked. This is so clean. It's so clean. There's nothing he can do. I can't even snap anymore. He needs to retreat. Jay Crispy, save your cubes. Run away, Jay Crispy! Don't go through with it! You're so done! Jay Crispy, take your cubes and run! Don't be a fool. Crispy chose violence today. It's an Agatha deck, that's why! He Polaris, he brings the Elektra over, and it's Captain Marvel, but you can't do anything! It's an easy win for the good guys! Let's go! I tried to beg him to leave, but he wouldn't listen! I think we're safe playing Ant-Man into this location here. He plays Ebony Maw, okay. Interesting play on one. Very interesting play on one. Oh my god. Blade comes out. His Hella deck just got trolled hard. Well, our deck just got trolled pretty hard too, actually. But now he's just discarding cards. What? Why? Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. How does this happen? Look at this. How does he have two cards in his hand? He gambits? Oh, it's Agatha, that's why. Well, it works well for Strong Guy, I guess. Play Strong Guy here. We got to fill this location, get Ant-Man up. We get Chavez here, by the way. Strong Guy's gonna pop up to 6. He can't play here. The only way if he plays like Blue Marvel or something, but I'm interested to see what he plays. He plays Hellcow. So he gets rid of Lady Sif. So he's trying to just generate as much tempo as he can here. So we're beating that location. Even if he does something like Spectrum, which he won't, it doesn't gap. Blue Marvel doesn't gap. We do this and win, I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure this is a clean win here. It's Morbius? Okay, it's an 8. Yeah, this is a very clean win, folks. This guy was committed to playing, even though I think he thought he had an advantage because his Hella came out first. But his entire deck made no sense from there, right? And having the Chavez, and I mean having Strong Guy into this game when there's discard after discard after discard. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Armor here. Armor comes out. In mid-Attilium, we got Psylocke. Okay, we got a Psylocke, not bad. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to take advantage of this Strong Guy. So we just kind of waited. I might just throw Elektra out. It's a rock. It would have been nice to hit that rock, honestly. Okay, now we play Strong Guy mid. We kind of mess up Angela a little bit, but we have to play like this. If we don't have Blade, if we don't pull Blade here, we're kind of screwed over anyway. We would have loved to have that Elektra for the Sunspot, unfortunately, but I was not expecting it. So we have Blade. It's 5. It's 6 next turn. Play her here. These two there. Him here. Okay. He plays Mystique. What? What the hell play was that? Okay. We end up cleaning winning mid. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this guy's plan was. If he pulls Dr. Doom, I'm punching my monitor. Oh my god. What a gamer. That actually almost worked for him. I was gonna say, like, he's gonna pull something that allows him to win a lane. We end up winning anyways. But, I don't know, man. That was riskier than it had to be.